Hello and welcome to Sincerely Elvis Presley. I'm Sean. Whether you're new to the channel or if you're a regular viewer, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Well, yesterday was Elvis's birthday and today it feels like mine. I've been waiting for this little release to come through. I was hoping it would arrive before Christmas. Unfortunately, that wasn't to be. So I wasn't necessarily planning on doing a seal to reveal with it, but one of my subscribers, Gary, contacted me and said he'd received his copy and he wasn't entirely impressed. In fact, he was of a mind not to actually unseal it all because he was considering returning it. And he said, "Have you got yours yet?" I said, "No, but if mine arrives before anyone else has shown it on YouTube, then I'll do an opening and we'll see what's in it." Some of the things he said I wasn't entirely surprised at, but we'll get to that and see what we've got. I was hoping that this, before Christmas I was going to be able to do a run of sealed to revealed. So I had the 50s portrait book. I was waiting for my FTD Making of King Creole and the Go Happy sessions, and also this 1969 set here. The King Creole and Girl Happy arrived with me earlier in the week, but they've already been shown on YouTube, and so I'm not going to do a seal to reveal on those. If you want to see them, they're certainly out there. But I can't, as far as I can tell, no one's shown this. So before I open it up, Gravel Road Music are obviously as invested in Elvis in 1969 as I am, because they have got a bit of history. So in 2009 they gave us Return of a Prodigy. I did show this in my 1969 episode. So this is the August the 3rd 1969 dinner show. Comes in a beautiful package, lovely booklet. So that's Gravel Road from 2009. In 2014 they gave us a more deluxe package. Now I've only just got this. I got this for Christmas off my darling wife. This is a lovely little package. This gives you 69 American sound undubbed repaired masters. We get live on stage in multi-track, and that is August the 24th 69 midnight show. And then we get raw audio, unedited soundboard and studio rehearsals. That is also a recording of the August 24th 1969 midnight show, which was used for the release of Here I Go Again, new, now without effects. So this is a really nice little package, although it's a stinker to get out. You have to push it out from this way. But I'll just give you a quick show of this before we open, just so we can see what Gravel Road have given us so far in terms of 69, Elvis in 69. This is a beautiful little set, becoming really quite hard to get hold of. You get your 3 CDs, you get this little booklet here, which is beautifully put together. This is more a photo booklet of 69 with all the stunning pictures you'd kind of expect. But yeah, what's nice about this set is you get not only this with all these great photos, but you also get a second booklet with all your liner notes and information. So this is a really, really nice little package. In terms of CD, you'd be happy enough if that's what Gravel Road had put out, but they've decided to go one better with what I'm about to unbox. So can't get it in there. Won't waste our time looking at that. Right, so here's the box itself. I have just unsealed it because I think I mentioned in the previous seal to revealed I did, you don't really want to see me struggling for half an hour trying to work out how to open something. I don't think that would make very entertaining viewing. So let's have a look at what we get in this box. There are 2 boxes. There's a smaller box and we'll see why. So go. We've got ourselves a box there, and we've got ourselves a 45 single, nicely protected on the corners here. So how are we going to get into this? What have I got? So I've got number 327 of 600. Now, how are we going to do this? I said I'd prepare it so you wouldn't have to see me struggling, and now you're going to see me struggling with plastic, but hopefully that's going to tear quite nicely for us without having to resort to the blade. No one wants to see me cut myself to pieces on camera. Well, you might do actually, that might get me extra viewers. Right, so there we go. What have we got? This promotional VIP box set is for the upcoming book Elvis by International Invitation Only. Includes detailed samples of the content and more. Now, this is a strange one. This is what they decided to do. When this was advertised, it looked as if it was one big box set. And as my subscriber Gary said, he was expecting this was your box set and everything was in it. But then I noticed quickly after it was announced that there were some sites selling it as two separate entities, the box set and the accompanying book. So it became kind of a bit confusing and a bit, well, what's going on? But it seems like there was two separate products which you could buy together as one. So I totally get it, Gary. It was a little bit confusing, but let's have a look at this. Is really nicely done. Really, really nicely done. Okay, so there's our lid, and what are we getting inside? Well, we get, or what we're supposed to get, and we'll have a little look, is a complete replica of the gift package that was given to guests on arrival. Now, I don't know if it was just for the opening night. It may well have been the opening night. I can't see them giving this away throughout that whole season in August '69. So this is a booklet that Gravel Road have produced, and this, I mean, look, this is a luxury package. Look at that. Now, the only real shame about this is it looks as if to get it out you may well have to destroy that seal, which is a bit of a shame. I'll see if there's a way to avoid that. But before we get to that, what have we got here? So we've got compliments of Elvis and the Colonel. These are supposed to be direct replicas of what the guests in '69 got. So of course they'd get a promotional poster. The Colonel wouldn't miss an opportunity to plug the product, and as many have said, he was a marketing genius despite all his other flaws. So we get this little envelope here, and inside this, compliments of Elvis and the Colonel, we get all our bits and pieces that the guests would have got in '69. So we get the RCA Records and Tapes catalogue, and this looks like it's faithfully reproduced as people would have seen it in '69. I mean, it's even got the copyright RCA, don't know if you can see that, '69 on the bottom, printed in USA. So yeah, that looks like that's really nicely reproduced to me. Probably the printing's not quite as pristine as the original would have been, but I think you'd struggle to complain at that. And then we get some of the promo photographs. Nice. Very nice. Good quality. You get the actual photographs that, and they're really high gloss. They look to be in really nice print quality. So this is what your concert goers would have got in '69. And so I don't know if it was just on the opening night. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. This is the blurb that would have come from, I've got a helicopter going ahead. I don't think they're coming for me, so don't worry. I'll be able to finish the video. This is the kind of stuff that came from, well, it's headed RCA Records Public Affairs, 1183 Avenue of the Americas, New York, 10036. So it's RCA promotional bits talking about Elvis's career. Very, very nice period typewritten font. So that's a nice little reproduction. So that's what you get in that envelope. And I'm just going to put this together as it was so that I don't forget what went where. So they come in this little envelope here. And where can I put that? I'm running out of space. Right, okay. As is usual with my office. And then we get this little beauty. Mr. Alex Shufy, Executive Office, International Hotel, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89109. And in here we get oh, it's the invitation. So RSVP, I will accept your invitation to Elvis's opening at the, yeah, it looks like it's just the opening night. So this was an RSVP that went out with an envelope to return back to Alex Shufy, the president of the International. And this is your, what is this? Oh, like a, very fancy. Elvis and the Las Vegas International take pleasure in inviting you and your lady to our opening show, July the 31st, 1969. Cocktails at 7 p.m, dinner and show 8 p.m, RSVP. So there's your invitation, and that's beautifully reproduced, look. There's your invitation, which probably now won't close. And then you had your RSVP. So you got your invitation, and then you sent it back saying, thanks very much. I would like to go and see Elvis return to live performances after all this time. I wonder how many people, I mean, unless they were otherwise no thanks, I don't fancy seeing Elvis return to live performance. As if. And then you've got your poster, you've got that's all your reproduction of what the guests received in their complimentary package. This booklet is Gravel Road Music, and it looks like they're basically, what's it say, an overview for your collection. So this is Gravel Road Music, in a similar vein, I suppose, to exactly what the Colonel would do. Well, you know, here's what we produce. You know, why not? So this is them. This is basically looks like a complete catalogue of all Gravel Road's titles. So presumably, Return of the Prodigy set. Oh no, that's this one. Presumably the other two that I showed should be in here though. I would. Oh, coming soon. There you go. Look, coming soon there. For God and Country. So it looks like Classics, yeah, it's a vinyl issue of the Hawaii Benefit Show. It will be presented a classic 50s, 60s heavy cardboard gatefold with booklet, coloured vinyl, a complimentary CD with fully remastered audio and timed souvenirs. So I think I had seen something about that actually on the Elvis Day by Day site, but nice to see that. So what we got? Just want to see if the other releases are in here, but we probably need to go back a little way. They must be, surely. This Gravel Road's catalogue, they must be in here somewhere, but I can't seem to find them. Oh, there's the CD box set, and presumably Return of a Prodigy is the very first page. So I don't know. It looks to me, and I haven't checked this out, whether that was probably Gravel Road's first. If these are going in order, first release. So that's a nice little thing. So just have a quick look at the single. Should be, each one of these I think was supposed to be random colours. So what have we got? Suspicious Minds and In the Ghetto, and I have a nice sort of pinky red vinyl. It's coming out more orange on camera, but with the light through it, it's quite pinky red. So very nice. Right, how do we get into this without destroying? Oh, right, okay. I think we've got no room. I think we have, right, beautiful. That's good. So that's a nice little replica there. And then we've got the vinyl. Now, this release was available in 2 iterations, black vinyl and colour vinyl. I went for the coloured vinyl. I'm an absolute sucker for coloured vinyl. So we should see in here the sort of orange and magenta, because those were the colours that the International were using. So let's see if I can get you that. So this looks like pretty much a straight copy of the Return of a Prodigy CD artwork. I didn't recognise that with the belt. Yeah, and we've got the microphones there. Very nice indeed. And we should see yellowy gold, orangey, what have you. And then we should see a magenta. Conscious of time because we have got another little package to look at, so let's just have a quick check of this vinyl. There we go, lovely stuff. So that's a beautiful release, really real. You can tell it's really good quality. That is for certain. Right, let's get that in there. Get that down. One last thing to show you that I've just spotted out the corner of my eye. Again, I'm running out of room. Is the inside of the box where the vinyl sits. Get that. So yeah, really, really nice touch. Okay, let's have a look at our other little box. Now, our other little box is here, and this is the bit that that I was sort of queried about, because I think some people were expecting a big sort of FTD Elvis file style book to come with this, and it doesn't. It comes with this, which I can understand is maybe a bit of a disappointment. Completely get that. For me, not too much of an issue because it means I can fit it in. But yeah, I kind of get it. Oh, this is going to give me cellophane heebie-jeebies here. Right, let's have a look. So this was advertised as a 400-page book with unpublished photographs, and not only a book, you get I think you get CD, Blu-ray, DVD. Yeah, so you're getting 2 discs. You're getting on CD what you get on the vinyl, which I think is the same. I'm pretty sure is the same show as the Return of a Prodigy release. But then you get DVD and Blu-ray of footage put together from the '69 season. As I say, this is an unboxing, so I haven't had a chance to verify exactly what we're getting on here. And then you get your book, which already opening it up looks to be packed with photos and information. Probably would have benefited from the large coffee table format. I mean, it's Elvis in '69, but then it certainly wouldn't have been 400 pages. It would have been at least half that by the time you got these. So yeah, I can understand some hesitancy and disappointment. I've got to say, Gary, looking at what we're getting here, looking at the cost of this set, which wasn't cheap, let's face it, but if you split it down the middle between the 2 products, yeah, it's probably a tad overpriced, but it's not too bad, I don't think. They said in the blurb, pre-publicity blurb, that this was, they'd gone for quality reproductions and quality materials. that's definitely the feel I'm getting. You know, I said to several people at the time I was always going to be in at the deep end for this one because it's Elvis in '69. Anyone who's watched my channel knows how I feel about Elvis in '69 and '70. But this isn't really intended as a let's go through this in detail. This is a seal to reveal, but I'm just giving you a little feel, I guess, for what we're getting in here. Bit of a crease running through some of those pages, which is a little bit disappointing, but when you get something that's factory sealed, what can you do? I'm kind of okay with that. If I receive something in the post and I know that at the time it was posted it was perfect, and by the time it's got to me it's battered, that annoys me. If it's come from the factory and that's how it was when it arrived, you know, to the dealer because it was cellophane sealed, I've not got an issue with that really. Not got an issue with that at all, unless it's completely wrecked, which this isn't. But you know what? I quite like it this size. You could basically pick this up and just sit there, because let's face it, some of these coffee table books are hardly, even if you sit there trying to look at them, you're holding them and they're weighing a ton, and sometimes, you know, as beautiful and great as they are, they're not the most convenient things to just pick up and have a good old flip through and a read. So actually, I'm okay with this. So I'm going to... Oh, that was a bit of a clump. And you're going to get a Blu-ray of Elvis in '69. Now, we know, we've all seen the 8mm footage that's out there. And you know, it's not going to be perfect quality. We're not expecting that. But I'm hoping that what we see here is akin to what FTD did with the Madison Square Garden, and what available footage is out there. It's been cleaned up, it's been put with the audio, and we're going to see some great Elvis in '69. It says recorded live in Las Vegas between August the 1st to the 7th, 1969, digitally remastered from the soundboard tape. This book follows up to our controversial study of Elvis in concert, which I think that must a slightly bigger format than this, but we now continue with how the media and the music entertainment industry were overwhelmed by Elvis's return to the stage in 1969 and the sensation it created in converting eyewitnesses into Elvis fans overnight. So there we go. So yeah, I think it's great. I'm chuffed to bits to have it. It doesn't feel like a cohesive box set. It feels like two separate products. Which is a bit of a strange choice, but do I know a way of how they could have done it differently? Well, I would personally probably have extended the width of the box, because you could have given that, you know, quite some. If I look at some of the bootleg box sets I've got that are sort of yay thick, so you could have doubled the width of the box, made this book an LP size book and had it all sitting in one, so that probably would have felt like a more cohesive set. But having said that, you know, it's Elvis in '69. It does look like it's put together with love and care, and it does look like a quality product. So yeah, chuffed to have it. Hope you enjoyed having a little look at that as it's sort of fresh off the press for me. It's difficult, isn't it? You know, I can see some people being really disappointed at the size of this book, and I get that totally. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this something, now you've seen it, you want to pick up? Is this something you've already got? What do you think of it? Or, you know, is this something, now you've seen it, you thought, no, it's not for me? I mean, let's be honest, if the disappointment sits with this, you can order them separately. Now, if you order them separately and just get that vinyl with all that package, you know, I don't think anyone would be disappointed with that at all, either in black or in the coloured vinyl. But for both together, you know, that's a choice that obviously is down to individual taste. But I'm chuffed to bits with it. Elvis in '69, absolutely love it. So there we go, little impromptu seal to reveal there for you. Hope it was enjoyable in some way. As ever, please do all the good stuff like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss uploads like this, because sometimes I do drop them in randomly and they're not on my usual Sunday slot. But thank you for watching. Hope you can join me this Sunday at the usual time. But until then, take care. Ta-da.
We'll meet you again. May God bless you. Adios.